What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we're going to talk about this video on, what is this, Charisma on Command, which is a very, very successful channel, 2.5 million subscribers, and this video was sent to me so many times. People want me to watch it, because obviously I've done a lot of videos on Brie Larson and her interviews and how she's perceived and how she comes across, and I watched this entire video. This is a great video. You can actually learn a lot. Probably going to tune into this channel more because I will acknowledge some of my mistakes during this video, something Brie Larson doesn't seem to want to do. But I want to focus on, and we're not going to watch the whole video here, but we're going to focus on this first part where it's reading negative intent in an ambiguous situation, and we're going to talk about how Brie Larson handled it versus how I've handled that same scenario.
Brie's Wired interview has this repeatedly.
Go to college. No! Would Brie Larson work out? Like, hypothetically, would I at some point? Is that like a personal attack or something? Or is that a request? Do you think I should? Yeah, I work out a lot. Thanks for asking.
We'll come back to this idea of interpreting negative intent because it is possible that she wasn't doing that at all and was actually aiming for sarcasm in these situations. The problem is that sarcasm requires a tell. You must go over the top, either in your word choice, body language, or tone, or people will not recognize sarcasm where you might have intended it. Without that, Brie's defensiveness appears sincere.
Left-handed. Why do you need to know? Can Captain Marvel beat Superman? I can't believe you even have to Google that, duh. I mean, why?
To be clear, you can add sarcasm to this type of a joke.
Now, this is the part I want to focus on, because if in fact, and the reason I'm focusing on this is because I have a video that I want to talk about.
The problem is that sarcasm requires a tell.
Okay, so
you must go over the top, either in your word choice, body language, or tone, or people will not recognize sarcasm where you might have intended it.
Now, that is exactly what I am trying to focus on here because I made a video a few weeks ago, and it was, no, Game of Thrones goes full Dateline NBC with Arya Stark. This is when Arya had her sex scene, and we all know, like, it's kind of like out of left field, like none of us wanted to see that per se. I made this video, and I went off.
What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm sick as a dog, but I want to talk about a specific thing that happened in Game of Thrones Season 8, Episode 2. So, I guess it will be a spoiler of sorts. Arya Stark, a sex scene. Really? I've dealt with a lot of stuff in Game of Thrones that I didn't want to see. I'm not the biggest fan of sex scenes in film or TV anyway. I've got websites I can go to for that. But I feel really creepy that I actually experienced this sex scene tonight with Arya. I don't even know how old she is, but I'm like sitting there going, what the... I'm waiting for Chris Hansen to come knock on my door after I'm watching that. Like,
okay, so anyway, I am being sarcastic in this video. I got killed in this video. I mean, this is probably the worst ratio I've ever had on a video. 1,400 upvotes to almost 900 downvotes, and people are killing me. And then even when I tried to tell them, like, yeah, I'm being sarcastic, you're like, no, you're dialing it back. No, you're dialing it back. Now, the point is, this entire video, I never, ever showed you it was sarcasm. I completely stayed on point and never, ever went way over the top. My over-the-top moment was the Chris Hansen comment that I was trying to show my over-the-topness.
I'm waiting for Chris Hansen to come knock on my door after I'm watching that. Like, what in the hell is going on? Mario Kart, I guess, for the rest of the night, because I'm not sleeping after seeing that. I didn't need to see that. I don't understand what you're trying to do to me or to anybody by that scene. But please don't do that again. Have a great...
So I never showed that it was sarcasm, as Brie did not show that she was being sarcastic in this right here. She took no ownership. Now, to further prove my point that it was sarcasm, This is where I got the idea from right here.
You get a little bit of the fight, just people reunion. And by the way, something I did not sign up for. I didn't sign the paperwork to see my girl Arya get fucked. I didn't want to see her ass. How old is Arya? She's like fucking 8 years old. I feel like I gotta report myself. No, Arya, that's my girl. She kills people. She has a list. She writes your name and she don't fuck. No more. No more. They hijacked the whole the Night King. It's like, whoa, who cares about the fucking Night King? Arya's fucking. Close my eyes. Want no part of that. Part 2. Die.
So that's where I got the idea. This is El Presidente from Barstool Sports, Dave Portnoy. I watched this reaction, and so I decided to do my reaction. Went full sarcasm, but I didn't show you that it was sarcasm. It's my mistake. I made the mistake of not showing the fans, the viewers, everyone that this was sarcasm on my part, and I paid the price for it, and I have no problem taking ownership of that. But Brie Larson, she doesn't take any ownership. Now, there's a point in this video where she clearly knows how to do it. Right here, she knows how to be sarcastic.
You diffuse its power, and you turn the crowd from laughing at you to laughing with you. Here is Brie doing it in another interview with Craig Ferguson when he teases her name.
That's a lovely name, Brie. Is that really are you named after a cheese?
Yes, I am.
Really? Really?
I'm named after a cheese. I get confused all the time. I walk into rooms and people are like, ah!
Oh,
I didn't know it was going to be a human.
See? She absolutely is self-aware, or at least was self-aware. But now we've reached a point where she is so lost in her feminist ideology, her SJW ideology, her victimhood ideology, that she's lost the ability to have any self-awareness. She's lost the ability to properly communicate with normal thinking human beings. And this is the problem with these agenda-driven people. They don't think like normal people. This woman, obviously, we just showed you in that interview, very sweet, very charming, very self-aware, very understanding of a joke. Now she has completely lost herself to feminism and to SJW ideology. She doesn't know how to take any responsibility for her own actions. And that is why I wanted to bring my video up, because I got killed. And I did go, like, I was full sarcasm in the replies here. But people weren't buying it because I didn't do a good enough job of conveying that message in my video. So I really like this channel. And I definitely want to watch this channel more, because I think I can actually learn some things from this channel as far as communicating. So I would definitely ask everybody to subscribe to this channel if you're interested in that type of stuff. But more importantly, Brie Larson is just, she's lost. She's lost in her anti-man brigade and her pro-feminism ways. And she deserves no sympathy for that. She's shown the ability to have a lot of self-awareness and be very humble and be very charming and playful in this interview right here. That's a sweet person right there. She's a very charming person right there. But now, no, she's just not likable.
Is that really are you named after a cheese?
Yes, I am.
Really? Really?
I'm named after a cheese. I get confused all the time. I walk into rooms and people are like, ah!
Oh, I
didn't know it was going to be a human.
That is likable. That is very, very likable. Versus this person right here?
I can't believe you even have to Google that. Duh. I mean, why?
To be clear, you...
Ugh, so cringe. So, we will continue to expose this woman because she has been compromised by Hollywood and their nonsense. So, great channel, Charisma on Command. Highly recommend you go check them out. Thank you guys for checking out this video. Have a great day, and we will talk to you later.